Hey everyone, it's the Gadget Guru. This is basically going to be a bit of a rant video in my opinion. And this is my opinion. Not saying this is fact or anything. I'm just saying this is my opinion from what I've seen as a hero player, as someone who plays against heroes, on and on. Hero Lives is a bad card. Now, when I say that, hear me out. A lot of people, first of all, try and compare Hero Lives to Solemn Judgment. Don't be a moron. Don't do it. Seriously. They're not the same card. Solemn Judgment, back when you grew on 3, was okay at 3 because it negated everything. Anything your opponent tried to do, just screw you, screw you. Just Solemn Judgment came in and stopped them. It was okay back then because you could just negate, negate, negate. It's not the same thing with Hero Lives. Hero Lives gives you an 1800 beat stick. That's it. No more, no less. Maybe a 19 if you go for your alias, but you're paying half your life points, which is normally about 3 to 4 grand is usually the normal amount paid. And what is it going to be for? You're just going to walk in, if you go for the stratos, you're going to walk into a Fiendish Chain or a Veiler. So you really think bringing out a monster for 4,000 life points is worth one Veiler? I mean, come on. When is that considered good Yu-Gi-Oh? Or, let's say for Alias. You're going to bring out one Alias to try and play one Gemini Spark for 4,000 life points. That's not good Yu-Gi-Oh! That's horrible Yu-Gi-Oh! You're literally telling your opponent, just to use one Gemini Spark, I'm going to pay half my life points. Your opponent looks at you and goes, do it. I mean, they're happy that you're doing that. And I don't think you guys realize that. I mean, for instance, I played at my locals yesterday. I was playing Samurai. And we had a hero player, and he's running Hero Lives. And I'm like, dude, that's such a bad card. He's like, no, man. You need to explode with heroes. Heroes are like, Hero Lives is the shit in heroes. And I'm like, okay, man, whatever, your deck. So we start playing. Uh, I played him in the Swiss and in the finals. We started playing, and in the Swiss, he's like Hero Lives, Stratos, like turn one, his turn one, and I went first, and I'm just like, Fiendish Chain. Thank you for the 4,000 life points. I win on turn two. That's literally what I did. I was just like, Samurai Swarm game, because he paid 4 grand. I'm just like, why? Why would you do that? You just gave me the game. And then again in the finals or whatever, when I played him again, it was like I played him and he's like Hero Lives, and I'm like, solemn warning. I pay 2,000, you pay 4,000. Thank you. I mean, I don't see the point. It's ridiculous in my opinion. And the one time he did get it off versus somebody, he got an alias. And he goes Hero Lives for alias. He plays Gemini Spark to destroy a card and get a card. And his opponent just looked at him and was like, sure. 4,000 life points so you could play one Gemini Spark. Go at it, my friend. It's all yours. It's just not worth it. Like, I don't understand why people think it's such a good card. It's horrible. Like, honestly, I'm a hero player. I love heroes. They're a really good deck this format, and I'm really psyched about them. But Hero Lives is a trash card. It really is. I mean, it's 4,000 life points. I mean, let's use an example. If you had a monster that said, you could pay 4,000 life points to special summon this card from your hand, would you run it? If you answered yes to that, then just go play Magic or something. Honestly, like that's a bad effect. Like, I mean, you would run Photon Thrasher or Cyber Dragon or something else that just plays for free. You wouldn't pay 4 grand for one single monster. I mean, unless that monster is like the shit, I mean, unless it's like freaking a god card or something, This card cannot be, negated. The summon cannot be negated. This card cannot be fucked with. This card owns your opponent severely. Unless it had some crazy ass BS effect. But I mean, paying 4,000 life points for a Stratos. I would not run that. I wouldn't run that if you paid me to. Well, maybe you paid me, but you get the point. I wouldn't run that card. That would be horrible. If they released a second Stratos, you had to pay 4,000 to summon. Nope. Mm-mm. Screw that. I'm not paying 4 grand to summon a Stratos because that thing's gonna get Veilered. It's gonna get freaking Fiendish Chained. It's gonna get all kinds of things all up in its, all up in its grill. Um, so it's like I just don't understand why people have this. They feel like they have to play this card. I've played it. I've play tested it. No, every time I've played Hero Lives, my opponent's like, and they just sit there and laugh at me, and I'm like, I feel like such a dumbass now. Why'd I play this card? I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, honestly, every time I've seen it played, it's a bad card. I mean, unless you guys are in a top decking war or something, maybe. But in a normal game, it's horrible to play. It really is, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, Hero Lives? No. Not even one. Forget that. I'm paying enough life points for my Solemn Judgment and my Solemn Warnings. I'm not going to play a Hero Lives and give them even more free life points. I mean, at least with my Solemn Warnings and my Solemn Judgment, I can negate shit that I don't want to deal with. With Hero Lives, I get one monster for 4,000? Screw you. I've got 3 Rhodas. Like, this is another problem I have. If the deck didn't have any searching power at all, I might be able to see it. But you have 3 freaking Rhoda. 3! 2 emergency calls and a freaking Rhoda. Why in the name of freaking Zeus's butthole do you need to add more searching? You don't need it. It is not required. With 3 searchers and 2 dualities, you do not need Hero Lives. Like, it's just insult to injury and overkill and stupidity and everything in one. It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't explain it any more than that. I mean, you're killing yourself for nothing. You don't need it. So, this is Gadget Guru. That's my opinion on Hero Lives. I just want to get out there because I'm tired of Hero players going, you have to play it. No, you don't. You don't have to play anything. You choose to play it, and that's why you lose.